It's Lynn from Lynn's Craft Designs. I'm almost there. I didn't get as much sleep last night. Had another coughing fit, but anyway, it's almost all gone, I promise. When my voice will be back to normal, I can't even. I'm coming by today to start maybe a series on how to finish off some of your polymer clay. Not necessarily trash, but some of the things you're not that fond of. First of all, I never throw polymer clay away. Never. I'll save. Now, scrap, I don't really have scrap. So unbaked clay is not a problem. But like these two pieces right here, the round and the back, I've had those literally for years in one of my boxes, just taking up space. So in another one of these, I pulled them out, and this is a circular disc with a bamboo pattern on it. I don't know if you can tell that, but this one has been antiqued, and I did put a little bit of the Prima wax. This is the Prima metallic wax from the Art Alchemy line, which is by Finnabar. But I didn't put much, as you can tell. Alright? So I need to retouch up that bit on this one, and then we'll figure out what to do next. This one I just did in a well, I'll say a few videos back, but recently. I'll put a link somewhere for this one. Alright? Sorry. My mind is still not cooperating like it should be. This needs to be antiqued. And then I'm going to do a little bit of this is the old silver metallic wax. That really will help. And then it's going to have a little dangle. Okay? Okay. And then maybe we'll see if we can get into something else. But first of all, I need to antique this one. So, this is just some Deco Art Americana black acrylic paint. The lamp black. If you do much painting at all, these were actually my father's. Okay, don't lose it. These are actually my father's, but I now exclusively use them to open stuff. Alright, now I just shook it up. And this is a really cruddy paintbrush, but that's okay. Okay, I just took it out of the water, didn't wipe it off or anything. Put it in the paint. Now we're just going to spread it on. Now, it's probably going to bead up because it's got so much water in there. So what you want to do is I want to really concentrate on those deeper areas. Okay. No, that's gonna continue. Alright. While holding my breath. Did get it on there just a bit. Alright. Well, phooey. Alright. Ancient paper towel. I just used it to wipe my mat off, sorry. Couple of squirts with 91% alcohol. And then we're just going to remove what we just painted. Alright, that's our first swipe around. Now you can see already how much that has really brought out all the detail in that bezel. And don't worry about the shine on the stone. We will address that at the end. Alright? Hey. Don't ever throw away the little lining in the lid, or your lid, it won't close right. It won't fit right. I take the no-nail finger. I take the one with no fingernail. Well, with a short fingernail. Alright. Again, don't worry about it getting on the stone. We will take care of that. Now, although this, that's why I like it though, the Prima line is a permanent color. Alright, once that dries, it's waterproof. And if you get the lid cross-threaded, it's hard. There. Alright, now let's check and see. Yeah, I really did good. I didn't get any on the stone. Alright. changed it so much, hasn't it? I really love the surprises that you get from polymer clay. I mean, I know there are people that do the caning, and I have to apologize. I don't do caning. I know, you know, the whole right brain, left brain, whatever it is about my brain, just doesn't compute that well. That's why I don't do caning. I apologize if I have. Alright. I went through some of my charms and picked out, these are all just ocean themed. So, I don't know which ones we should use yet. I got a head pin. This is a pin with a flat head on the end. These are little seed beads. Little glass seed beads. A little flower-shaped head pin. I am literally almost out of head pins. I don't know how, but it has happened. Alright. Okay. Now, usually when we're doing this, we're cutting the head off and putting a loop on the end to do a bracelet. Chain bracelet. This time, I'm leaving the flat on there. The head on there. Okay. There. There is a tiny little ornament that we could dangle off of the bottom. Alright, but let's decide on a couple of these. Ooh, those are too small. Okay. Now, I absolutely love the turtles. But the seashells are also awesome, and so are the seahorses. Decisions. I'm thinking one of the sea turtles and one of the seahorses. Let's see what we think about that. Remember, when you're opening jump rings, it's a twisting motion. And I was actually trying to choke up on it, basically. I don't use nylon pliers. I should have a pair of nylon pliers. When you use just metal pliers straight, it does cause a little nicking on the jump ring. I don't know if you can see that. Alright, there's one. If I can hold on to it. Now these are flat nose, and so the damage they cause will be a wider spot, which you really don't want. Hey, That's not what was supposed to happen. Let me see. There we go. Alright. Now, put those away on the side for a minute. And I'm gonna actually add another jump ring, which I rarely do. But just so that dangles a little bit lower. And between the two charms. That's cute, 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 cute. That is really cute. Now, just a leather cord through there, and it's good to go. Put it back in my bag of charms there. Trying to give you a little sneak peek. These are some of the charms I just found. I love that reindeer. And the Santa is so cute. And the Christmas tree. Little snowflake. I'm going to do a charm bracelet coming up, a polymer clay charm bracelet. That's going to be cute. You know, a polymer clay bead charm bracelet. Stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. Alright, this is actually the color that was put on there originally. Okay. Okay, which is why really it doesn't make much change. Alright. Flat finger. Okay, now I'm just gonna polish it. Like I said, I'm gonna use this cloth napkin. And I think you can see how much shine can come out of the wax. Now, if you don't wait that 30 minutes, all you'll be doing is wiping the wax back off. Alright. I love how with the antiquing, it gives almost a, if you've ever seen, well, I'm sure you've seen, but if you've ever really looked at a leather saddle, that's what I'm trying to say, it's almost that sheen of leather. It's a weird thing to say, but alright. Now, once again, I'm just going to let this dry for maybe 30 more minutes because I want to add some embossing powder. Alright, so we don't want the waxiness. It still has a little bit of waxiness feel to it. Alright, so we're going to let that dry 30 more minutes. Okay. I don't know if you'll still be able to find this, but I do know Pendants does still make embossing powder and stuff. I just don't know if they still make this frontage encrusted jewel kit. And while these were, I won't say still available, but you could still get them online, and I have seen them from time to time online. I did pick up six of the sets. This one has tea-stained mica flakes, vintage mahogany embossing tinsel, bronze glass glitter, golden sand embossing powder, and aged copper embossing enamel. Okay, so these are the two I've picked out. This one is the aged copper embossing enamel. Alright, and then this is the one that is the vintage mahogany embossing tinsel. Okay, as you can see, it's got a little glitter sparkle in it. Okay, now hold please, right where I could reach it. But this is the Versamark, which is a line of stamping inks. Thank you. This one, though, is the clear embossing ink water stamp pad. And yeah, I've had it for a while, so it doesn't look as pretty as it could. But we're not going to let that bother us. Alright? Now, first thing I'm going to do is just I did a little impression, rocked it back and forth a bit, not in any kind of particular pattern. Alright, if you've been with me for a while, you've seen the glitter paper. All this is a piece of trash out of my bills. It's the one that's got it in every language, telling you where to go to look for it in the language. Alright, we're going to start with the embossing enamel. Now, because I don't, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, unless you really put it on like I just did. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Alright, but right here, you really didn't get much. I'm not sure if it didn't touch the stamp pad very good, or if it just didn't. Alright. Okay. Now I do this so that I can retrieve the extra. Now, I did not realize when I first got this out the varying colors in that. Alright, so this is my heat gun. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it. This is my heat gun. I've had it forever. It is the Doris brand that came from Hobby Lobby 20 years ago at least. But it still works. Now y'all know I wouldn't have picked pink, right? Alright, you just want to keep it moving. Don't let your embossing gun stay in one spot for too long. Now you can see there the copper starting to really show. Now keep in mind, embossing is a slow process. Unless you're doing it on paper, it's not something you really can just hold your heat gun and expect it to happen. I think we can see it happening now. Alright. Sorry for those of y'all that don't like the noise. Once this cools off a bit, we pick it up and show you some of the results. Okay, now let's see what we can accomplish. By just dumping oh yeah, alright. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, now that might actually be a little heavy down here. So I'm just going to pick a paintbrush. And just flick a little bit of that off. Not really trying to... Alright, not really trying to wipe it all away or anything, but just to break up some of those thicker areas. Alright. Once again. Now keep in mind, we didn't add any more of the embossing ink. Today, we pulled a couple of pieces out of what I like to call maybe someday boxes. I've got lots of faux stones, lots of things that not necessarily unfinished, but just lots of things I did ahead. I always do lots of different stones and different faux stones, sorry. Alright, there is the ocean theme one. I absolutely love that. It's so cute. Alright, that'll be perfect for this upcoming vacation season. Wearing on the beach. Alright, there's that one. And then this one may go back in the maybe someday pile, but then again, when you have something like this, and because I always include a pair of earrings when somebody buys something. When you put together a pair of earrings, sometimes that just, a pair of earrings would really bring out that, antique green with some bronze, something like that. Alright. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for watching. Oh my goodness. I'm worn out today. It will get better, I promise. That's what I keep telling my husband anyway. Hey, I cooked dinner last night. That was a plus. So, maybe you could pull something out of your maybe someday pile and give it a new lease on life, a new facelift. Thank y'all so much for watching. I do have an Amazon shop, and I've got a polymer clay list where just about everything, the polymer clay, mica, glitters, all that stuff is listed there. Take a look. I do get a little kickback from that. All my other links are listed below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again. Please like everybody's videos that you watch. That's the algorithm YouTube picks up on right now. So it's good for all your creator friends. Bye for now.